The organism that I'm going to be going over today is the crawfish. It is one that we actually got to look at in class physically. We got to view it on the dissection plate. We didn't get to dissect it, but every group got to see one, and we got to kind of pass it around and look at its features. Crawfish introduction. Crawfish are freshwater crustaceans, almost exclusively freshwater crustaceans. They belong to the Astacidea clade, and they're a common food choice in the southern states because they are cheap and an excellent source of protein. You guys have probably had crawfish before, so you know that it's pretty good. If you don't know what they look like, they kind of resemble a small lobster, and they're actually also very closely related to the lobster on the tree. The scientific name for the crawfish is the Procambarus clarkii. They're classified under the phylum Arthropoda, the class Crustacea, and the order Decapoda. Their natural habitat. Over half of the 500 species are found in North America. Like I said, they almost exclusively live in freshwater streams, ponds, and lakes. There are a few species that do live in saltwater or brackish water, but it cannot be too salty. That's why I say almost exclusively freshwater streams, ponds, and lakes. The most important farm species, though, is found in Louisiana, and they really don't farm a whole lot of crawfish in Europe. You do find them over there, but they really don't farm too much crawfish in Europe. How the crawfish gets its food, they're scavengers, so pretty much they'll eat anything that's available to them. They're mostly looking for food at night. They eat small invertebrates like worms and insects that fall to the bottom of the lake. I know if you throw like pretty much like anything out in the bottom of the lake, they're going to be the ones that eat it. And they also do go in and eat algae and plants that are hanging out on the bottom. It's predator-prey relationship. They're both predators and prey. Like I said, I mean they predate on the small insects and worms and snails that are on the bottom of the lake, and they're prey to larger fish, birds, and other aquatic predators. And I guess you could throw humans in there too, because we like to farm them and eat them. So the unique evolved traits, it has a complete gut and closed circulatory system. That's something you're going to see in all these arthropods. It has a telson, which is exclusively used for swimming right here. It has an outer shell made of chitin, which, you know, if you've seen a lobster or pretty much a lobster or a crawfish, you know that their shells are pretty tough, pretty hard to crack into. Segmented body, like right here, like right where this arrow is pointing, two distinct functions, one's for swimming, one's for crawling. And it has jointed appendages, these little bad boys. And the clapid are these claws up here, used for grabbing, pinching, eating prey, stuff like that. Their location on the tree of life, they're obviously kingdom Animalia, phylum Arthropoda, or class Crustacea, and order Astacidea. So yeah, we have that going on. The importance of the crawfish. The importance of the crawfish are eaten by humans, so they're kind of like a food source to humans. They provide us a lot of nutrients that are really low in fat and calories and really high in protein, so they're really good to eat. They provide freshwater biodiversity. They eat a lot of these insects, and they get preyed upon, so they're providing nutrients to other fish, birds, stuff like that. Like I said, they're a valuable member of the food chain, and they keep the bottom of the ponds and clean from dead carcasses, stuff like that. And then here's my sources.